What's up, peeps? Welcome to PDE.
Got your guys here with your Mr. Swag and the Waggy.
No, I'm just Dan.
We back with another reaction video.
Another CJ the Chant reaction. Stinkmeaner, the personification of hatred.
What's good, knuckle? Yes, from the legendary Boondocks. Shout out to the creator, Aaron McGruder.
Well, legendary until that last season. They could have kept that shit in the bucket somewhere.
But it did its mark for the first three. Yeah, let's keep it like that.
Yeah. One stinky season ain't gonna erase no legacy. But we're gonna see CJ's spin on it. Make sure you guys like, comment, show us some love. We appreciate you.
Hatred. To dislike a nigga intensely or passionate, to the point where you completely detest and despise that on a daily basis. Now you see, ladies and gentlemen, there are just many haters in fiction, just in general. For an example, Reverse Flash.
Hater.
I mean, yo, this man hates Barry so much, I don't even know if you can call it hating at this point. It's like a severe case of meat munching. Then obviously, you know, we got your Dios, your Freezers, your flat nose, no nostril, Voldemort. How does that nigga smell? And yo, you even got your scars.
Ooh.
Scar, please help me.
Oh, man.
Long live the king. Adios, motherfucker.
I didn't give a sound effect when he let him go.
Yo, that's crazy. Haters. Who is your biggest hater in fiction?
God, I don't know off the top of my head. I'm trying to say somebody that CJ didn't cover. He's hit the heavy hitters so far.
Yeah, man. That Scar shit was probably one of the worst, man.
No, it wasn't. His real name was Taka, which in their language meant garbage. They named this man garbage. Of course, he's gonna turn out to be a piece of shit.
There you go.
Frieza's not a hater. Frieza's just racist.
Yeah.
Racist so much you employ this other race to work for you. Then they start getting a little too uppity, so you blow the whole planet up.
Oh, y'all marching?
Yeah.
They might be one of the most despicable, vile, disgusting, and ignorant human beings to ever grace God's green earth. The personification of hatred, Colonel H. Stinkmeaner.
Hey.
What did he ever say his actual first name?
Yeah.
Do you know it?
Right. No,
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah.
Exhibit A. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
You need
to
spoilers
understand
for
the philosophy of
this.
Stinkmeaner, and basically this entire video, ladies and gentlemen, I must explain to you the moment. An altercation caused by ignorance, overwhelming the logic, otherwise rational thinking of a brother.
Yes,
now watch closely as I personally give you a demonstration. Hey, watch where you going, nigga. Hey, what you say to me, cuh? Now, as you can see, these niggas is ready to pop a cap in each other's asses. So they start to get to blasting and miss every single shot like they just got off the set of A New Hope. And once they realize they just both wasted each other's time, they end up figuring out that they just wasted their life away. Freeze! Now, since we have more of an understanding of what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen, meet Colonel H. Stinkmeaner. Now, even back in his childhood, Stinkmeaner was always an old, hating, bitter ass.
Damn,
evil ass child.
Sunsets, rainbows. He just disliked happiness in general. Man, this some old bush. At age 15, Stinkmeaner lost his eyesight to cancer. But the thing is, he didn't care. He was just glad that he ain't had to see no more. So doctors only gave him 3 years left to live. So he decided for those 3 years, he would dedicate his life to spread misery and hatred. All for just
there you go.
And the thing is, people don't even know how he lived to become an old man. All they just say is, bro, it's basically a Sith Lord. The hatred drove him to live every single day. Now later on, we see this beat up ass pickup truck driving like a Nissan Altima in Atlanta, not giving a care in the world. Jesus Christ, it's like
this blind man.
Wait a minute.
It's driving.
Now, thinking about it, who in the hell gave this old blind nigga
There
a
you
driver's
go.
license? Whoever issued this shit, you should be ashamed of yourself. Now, as we can see, this man is speeding through a parking lot going at least 50, and he starts bagging into Granddad's car. And he's like, there better not be nobody in my parking space. This is handicapped. So this man gets out of his car and he's like, who in the hell parked in my space? That's like calling 1-800 collect an ass whooping, partner. So Granddad says, yo, bro, are you blind? Yes, I Damn, you got a problem with that, nigga? And ladies and gentlemen, just like that, Robert Freeman has been trapped in a moment.
Yes, sir.
So Huey says, yo, you could have killed somebody. And this man Stinkmeaner like, well, I'll be doing them a favor. Getting ran over by me is as gracious as Jesus Christ coming down himself and giving you Holy Communion. Oh, Lord, look what you did to my car. Brother, you best have insurance. Nigga, you better have insurance. Ass whooping insurance, because you about to pay a deductible. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Granddad could either do two things right now. He could do A, walk away and let insurance handle it, or B, fight with an old crazy blind man. And let's just
Who
say
voiced Stinkmeaner?
This brother chose B. So Stinkmeaner
I don't know. You gotta...
Quick check. Oh, Cedric Yarbrough. So he did Tom and Stinkmeaner. Okay. Shout out to Cedric.
spitting in his face. He like, what you gonna do, huh? Punk ass, pussy ass, jazz, punk ass, bitch ass, nigga. You gonna do something about it, bitch ass, nigga. And then Stinkmeaner ends up doing one of the most evil, demonic, and despicable things you can ever do to another man. Hold up. I smell new shoes. This man stepped on Granddad's new white sister. Oh, hell no.
Think it's Dave Chappelle. Stepped on my sneakers.
Pour
more salt.
Foot Locker like 5 minutes ago. And nah, if you replay it back, look how he stepped on it.
He just made a raw replay.
His whole leg had that hoe at a 90-degree
Shout out to the DK music.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, that's how you know he ain't got no respect for you. And he like, yeah, they ain't doing him harder. Yeah. So then, this was the final straw that made Granddad tick. So Granddad swing at him, but Brut dodges it. And he's like, yeah.
There you go.
Think me there, Ultra Instinct.
He did.
Jesus Christ, my brother, you just got your ass beat by an old blind man. So Huey had to stop him. He was like, nah, bro, this over. So later on, after Granddad was just fully embarrassed, everybody just started making fun of him. Riley's like, could it be me getting my ass whooped by an old blind nigga? And later that night, while Granddad cleaning his shoes, bro, look on the news and he like,
this just in. A fight at Woodcrest Mall broke out today with an older blind man and another unknown assailant.
Damn.
And it wasn't just local news. CNN was reporting on it and international news. Brother got niggas in Mexico City calling him a piñata. So then the phone started ringing and guess who left a voicemail?
Hello, Robert. Pick up the phone. Now, I saw you get your ass beat by that old blind nigga on the news. And I know you must be feeling embarrassed right now. So you know what would cheer you up, Robert? Some KFC. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Robert, hello? Don't you walk away from this answer machine.
So it got so bad to the point that later on, Granddad ended up going back to the mall, found Stinkmeaner, and challenged him to a fight. So Granddad started training thinking he Ali or something, because Huey was like, Granddad, you don't know what you're doing. This man is like a blind samurai or something. I had a dream about him the other night. He's like that. And then on the other side, you got Riley ignorant ass.
Yeah.
Like we about to watch Jake Paul versus Andrew Tate or something. So now it's the night of the fight, and it is packed. Riley out here overcharging for $10. So they start squaring up and Stinkmeaner like, yeah, you scared? You scared, ain't you, bitch, nigga? Yeah, I can smell the right off of you. That's vintage. So he starts swinging, and then Huey ends up realizing, oh my God, this ain't no trained blind samurai. He ain't got super hearing or nothing. He was just a blind old man that just got lucky. So he was like, wait, hold on, Granddad. But it was too late. Granddad started whooping that ass. Bro, I gave him a sword and started kicking up like Harang. And then Granddad loaded up and knocked him out.
Okay, you still ain't feel sorry for Stinkmeaner.
And he didn't
You actually felt good for Grandpa.
Yeah.
Killed him. All because he got trapped in a...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's time to move on to Exhibit B.
This is where it gets real.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I now present to you Exhibit B, The Return. So as we know, Stinkmeaner died. But little did we know, this was just the beginning. This man is in hell training with the devil. Bro is washing demons. And even the devil said,
He's the baddest motherfucker I've ever seen.
this man got the devil to acknowledge that he is the baddest. nigga he's ever seen. That is the most legendary feat of all time. He even called the devil a bitch-ass nigga. So the devil's like,
Cuddle H. Stinkmeaner, I am now sending you back to spread ignorance and hatred in the black community.
hell ain't shit.
It's like I didn't even remember this part. I remember the rest of the
They
episode.
cut it out.
So
They
me-
cut out a lot of the stuff.
Tom,
All
who
right.
is basically
You know.
the equivalent of a brother that is out
Of all
touch with his
things.
people. But even
Why is that
Stinkmeaner
the thing that's cut?
That every brother's spirit is weakened during that moment. So this dude ends up cutting off Tom and taking his parking spot. So Tom's like, hey, come on, man, you nincompoop. You can't do that, hey, come back here. I have my turn signal on and everything. But then the dude turned around and just started cussing him out. He like, fuck you, punk ass, pussy ass, weak ass nigga. I'll beat your motherfuckers to ditty ass nigga. Don't ever your life ever holler at me, nigga. Now, as we can see, Tom has been trapped in a nigga moment. And this was a perfect time for Stinkmeaner to make his move.
There you go.
What did you say, nigga? This man WWE
Drop kicks.
Dog.
Left shoe prints on his
Shoe
chest.
prints on his man, landed on his feet.
You was talking about that good a second ago, and you got kicked in your chest. You eat a dick, nigga. You eat a dick. Oh my God, I am so sorry. Somebody call an ambulance. Hey, help! Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, Tom has been possessed by Stinkmeaner. So this man Stinkmeaner got him acting up in the courtroom. Bro got up in there and said, "F your court, nigga." Then later on, bro goes home to Tom's wife, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I want to beat up them booty cheeks." Oh, Tom, what has gotten into you? The same thing that's about to get into you. And he beats his wife's cheeks. Oh,
There you
my
go.
goodness. Imagine an evil spirit taking over your body and using your body to beat up on your girl Doonies. Nah, bro, that's crazy. So then later on, Stinkmeaner pulls up to Robert's house. Now, I don't know what Robert looking up on the toilet, but the sensor bar is going crazy right now. So Dog starts tearing the door down with an axe, and he's like, "I'm back."
There's one place you don't attack a man on the toilet.
What in the
Dog.
Shining is going on right now?
That's a place of vulnerability.
Bruh, you be a whole bitch.
Yeah.
On that toilet.
Stinkmeaner saying, "You don't remember me? You don't remember my name? What's my name, nigga? What's my name, Robert? What's my name?" So then Huey finally says his name. He's like, "Ding, ding, ding, that's right, nigga." So then all the Freemans get ready to jump him.
This is
they
fire,
get
though.
distracted.
Yeah.
This man Stinkmeaner going crazy. Bruh bodied Huey, smacked Riley around, and he is still continuing to body the whole family. Look at this chop. Then he like, "Is that all y'all got, nigga?" Look at his backhand to Huey. Oh my gracious. So they finally end up pinning him down, and Riley had to smack this man with like 3 faces.
I need to look at what other anime did this studio produce.
For real.
Did you forget how Christie's fight scenes were?
Yeah.
Robert is having this date. So in the middle of his date, Stinkmeaner wake up and he like, "Robert, I know you hear me, you bitch. I know you
He just made a whole exorcism.
Honey, what is that? No.
I know you hear me, Robert. I know you didn't.
Had a young joint.
Yeah, you lousy nigga.
You weirdo. Wait, hold on, baby. That's just a TV. So they end up having to call the Catholic Church to exorcise this man. So there was only one man that could save the day. May God bless you, Robert. I came as fast as I could. So let's go ahead and get down to business. Removing the evil spirit from a brother is as hard as getting rid of a hunk of shit. So we must use these holy weapons from God himself. A bunch of weapons that I will not say because dear God, I will get demonetized. The brother will make excuses. If he get desperate, that brother may try to rap. Oh yes, you can hear it.
Robert, I know you got bad credit.
So they get up in this room, and Ruckus pulls out the Bible and says, "Read, read." And they start beating this man on the bed and saying some phrases that I'm gonna be honest with you. I know I'm not the most family friendly, but I ain't saying it. Then Huey ends up realizing this ain't doing nothing. So they kept on doing this for like several hours. And then they ended up figuring out that the only way to expel his spirit was to create peace with him. And the only way to do that was for Ruckus to make him laugh about how much he hates brothers, and that finally ended up exorcising his spirit and sending him back down to hell. Exhibit C.
Oh, they get right.
I now present to you Exhibit C, the Hateocracy. So even though that Stinkmeaner is now long dead and gone, he still had a crew that wanted to come back and get it back in blood. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Hateocracy. A group of bitter old hating ass niggas consisting of
they get
Colonel
right.
H, Stinkmeaner, Lord Rufus Crabmicer, Lady Esmeralda Gripe Nasty, and Mr. George Pistofferson. Now you see, they all met at a retirement home and they all hated each other. But the thing they had in common was that they hated everybody else even more. So they decided to cause complete chaos at the retirement home. Look at them stealing jello and crashing bingo parties. B4. Bingo, nigga! Now what the f*** I win? Give me that shit! Eventually, it got to the point where they had to kick him out.
Get kicked out of the retirement home.
Because they roamed the earth for a decade causing chaos. Eventually, till they split up. But because of the death of Stinkmeaner, the Hateocracy reunited to get it back in blood. So meanwhile, we cut over to Ruckus working at this gas station, and this black car pulls up. So they come up to the door, and Ruckus is like, oh, hell no, what the hell y'all want? We looking for someone. Are you sure it's someone or something? Because you should be looking for the zoo. What y'all looking for, the Curious George exhibit? We looking for a man named Robert Freeman. Oh, hell no. Y'all know Robert? Y'all best get to stepping before I send y'all ass the hell on. So you telling me you know Robert then? Good. Looks like I can find where he is if I beat your fat, googly one-eyed ass to death. Whip his ass, Rufus.
My man's dirty.
Man at a gas station was jumped by 3 assailants in black. The victim, Mr. Uncle Ruckus, no relation, had this to say. Oh, Lord, that was 3 of them. Oh, they must have escaped from the zoo or something, them damn wild animals. Police say the suspects are still at large. So yeah, man, Ruckus got jumped. So later that day, George and Esmeralda pull up to Huey and Riley's school, and they like, yes, we're the grandparents of the Freemans, and we're here for checkout. Yeah, that's right, we're here for checkout, fool. So Huey ended up realizing obviously something ain't right. So they go outside, and there they are. Well,
there they go.
He look like somebody I know in real life. I can't place it.
Oh, shit.
No, G.
He definitely look like somebody's uncle.
If I see a pair of 75-year-olds moving like this, I already know I'm about to get my ass whooped. So they start to get the scrappy, and they is teeing off. Oh, my God. And look at Esmeralda. Oh, Lord, she beating the hell out of Riley.
Yeah, got him right with him.
Fun fact, she hit this man with the exact combo that Orochimaru hit Sasuke with, but she hit him with that Gripe Nasty variant. So Huey and Riley just got absolutely bodied here. Don Riley got his ran, bro. Hey, at least Huey put up a fight, but they ended up getting bailed out because it was time for recess. But meanwhile, while this was happening, Robert ends up going fishing, but he ends up running into Rufus. So he's like, come on, how are you doing? Oh, nothing much. I'm just thinking about catching fish. I might catch one more today. Tell me, sir, do you know a man by Stinkmeaner? Oh, wait, you already should, because you killed him. Robert Freeman! So bruh starts swinging this. I don't even know what that is.
Okay,
so
crab
track shit.
Crab track with spikes on it?
Wrapping them up in the thing.
That's that, the Wu-Tang shit.
Crabs in his face. Oh, Lord. So later on, he ended up hiring Bushido Brown to be a bodyguard. So the Hateocracy ended up pulling up to their house. So they start getting ready to jump this man Bushido Brown. But he low-key started working him. Oh, my God. Look how he beat old girl, beat the wig off that bitch. And he went, boom! He hit him with the finisher. Oh, Lord. Nah, bro, this man Bushido Brown was cold. But I say it was because that nigga's life was past tense. Rufus caught that man leg. Oh, my God. You got to censor a lot of stuff now on YouTube because you're that new policy. You don't want to make Mama Susan mad now, do you? So Granddad started apologizing. He's like, okay, bro, listen. I'm sorry I killed Stinkmeaner. I am sorry I had a nigga moment. But then they end up saying, we don't give a f*** about no Stinkmeaner.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, he was our nigga, but it don't matter. We just came to f*** shit up.
What?
No. This whole time you thought, oh, they coming back to get it back in blood.
Nah, they
no,
just fueled by
they
hate
literally came
of everybody.
and did all this. All for
all of them.
Nah, bro, this is crazy. That's just hating to another level. So they about to kill him, but luckily the cops came and they just arrested him. And the Stinkmeaner saga finally came to an end.
They could have beat the kite.
Exhibit D. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Uncharted.
This is the fourth season that nobody cares about.
Territory where legends
I never even
are
finished the
made.
fourth season.
Welcome to Exhibit D. I now present to you the clone. So you see, Stinkmeaner wasn't done messing with Robert because he had a clone. You see, Stinkmeaner answered the ad on blackpeoplemeet.com and the government made a clone of him. So he gets his note from the original Stinkmeaner and it says, "Dear clone me, go with that nigga Robert from OG Stink." So later on, Robert is at the mall and he sees the back of his car is rammed into again. And guess who did it? What's good, Robert? That's right. I ran into
I like the clone
your
has the
car
same truck.
and I didn't even want to park there.
He just-
I just want to up your car and wait here to tell you about it. So Robert's like, oh, nah, bruh. I ain't having this today. I'm just gonna have to kill you again then, huh? So they get to scrapping and this man Stinkmeaner is moving. And he's like, oh yeah, the government gave me some augmentation. Judo throw, sidekick, boom. And people
Quick.
recording Robert getting bodied,
World
man.
Star.
So you know this episode was made back then during the glory days of World Star. So the cops ended up coming and stopping this fight. But no, it wasn't over. Because later on, he get this call on Skype. Skype. Any of y'all remember Skype, man? Matter of fact, does anybody even still use Skype? But anyways, Stinkmeaner on the phone and he like, what's good, nigga? Just to let you know, we gonna have a rematch. And I done already told the whole world about it. So if you don't show, you a bitch. Toodaloo, Robert. So they ended up having another altercation, but Robert called the cops and they ended up arresting Stinkmeaner. But then this is where it just got crazy. So Ed Wunsler pulls up to Robert's house and he's like, hey, I heard about your altercation with Stinkmeaner, so I bailed him out. And now we're gonna have a whole fight because I like money. So they end up making this a whole fight, a televised event with promotional material and everything. But while Robert
Stinkmeaner
was
merch.
training for this fight, something was happening to him. The dark side was taking over, and he was slowly becoming more like Stinkmeaner. So it's the night of the fight, and you could obviously see the difference in him. Man,
I didn't
he's
see
got
this,
the
but
ball
I
spot and
must have seen
everything.
clips
Bro
from this. It
became
looks
what
very
he
familiar
wanted to
now.
destroy. So they start to fight, and Robert just kicked him in the face. So Stinkmeaner like, oh, I see. You must have took some karate classes or something. So yeah, bro, this wasn't even a fight. Robert gave this man the most absolute beatdown of the century. But the thing is that you have to think about, though, this isn't really Robert. All this is just Robert under Stinkmeaner's influence. He ended up becoming what he wanted to destroy. An old, hating ass nigga. So here we ended up having to stop it. He's like, Granddad, this ain't you. Stop, man. And yo, look at the whole crowd, bruh. It's just silent. And then this man Ed like,
It's all white people in the
entire
crowd?
event was a
That's what it
flop.
looked like.
This is basically like
like-
a big boom
All black people.
flop. It was
We're
only fun.
LRG.
Robert, all right, everybody, pack it up. Let's count up the pay-per-view sales. So then Robert told Stinkmeaner, if I let you live, will you stop messing with me? And Stinkmeaner like, I mean, sure. All you did was just have to ask. Nah, bro. So you telling me this man could have just stopped all this hate if
Comedy
he just asked him?
genius.
Nah, that's crazy. So we cut 3 months later. And this man Stinkmeaner outside of his house still harassing him.
Robert, hey, why you don't ever invite your boy Stink over?
That's up, Robert. So Robert comes to the door. He's like, get off my property. And Stinkmeaner say, oh, I'm on the sidewalk. And I'm going to be here for the rest of your life, Robert. See you tomorrow at 7.
You sure that was this last season? It seemed like I seen the episode before.
That was the last season. I'm
I
pretty
think I seen the
sure.
episode before. I don't know.
Should he be on a round table?
Like, he wasn't around that long. If you just comparing from different anime characters.
His impact.
Yeah.
He came in hating.
The legacy.
This man went through hell, literally. That's a big mark right there. At least put him on a kiddie table at a round table.
He could be in the room as a round table.
Yes, he could be in a room.
At any time, he can just pull up a chair, though.
Yeah.
Bring Boondocks back the right way. I don't know if they can.
Well, social. I mean, here's the thing. With everything that's going on, it would be perfect but it would get canceled. You had to like really water it down.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't feel right. Like, no, we want that raw like we want that shit like.
And let us know, y'all, about everything.
Yes.
About this video, about Boondocks. Would you want to see it come back? Where would it come back to?
Comedy Central. Perfect. But with all that being said, we about to get up out of here.
Check the description for that original video by CJ. Follow all our links. Join our Discord. Follow us on Twitch for dope streams all throughout the week. Gaming, live reacts. Just hanging out. Come through, be a part of something special.
And then you already know the motto. Make memories, stay humble, stop hating. Swag no Aggie.
Just then.
And it's PDE.